Hi, I'm Al, and I built the World Trade Center, or the Twin Towers, for my project in tech class. We used this doing Google SketchUp, and to make the, I used the offset tool to make the antenna, which is right here. And the offset tool basically makes a circle, or can make another smaller sized that object in that object.
For my final project,
And then I use the paint tool to. This is the paint tool, and you can choose out of all these. Also crayons and that. But the brick has all this, all the colors in here: wood, web-safe colors, water, vegetation, glass, tile, stone, roofings, all those that you'd need for that. And I use that to color the antenna. I used metal for the antenna. You scroll down to metal, and I used the one on the bottom to color the main part of the antenna. Then I used this color above that for the parts coming out of the antenna and the top of the antenna right here. Then I used the scale tool just to make the building the right size, make sure it's the right size. From bottom to top is on the is 1,368 feet, and then with the antenna is another 300 feet. And if you just drag, and it uses guides. If I just hit Apple Z, this will go away. And I also made the other building, which is 1,362 feet tall. And that is just how tall the buildings were. That helps just make them. And then you can use the push-pull tool, which I used after I made the square, which is right here. You can make a square like that. And then when you do that, you can make sure it's the buildings were 208 by 208 by 1,368 feet tall, which is the one on the right, and the one on the left was 208 by 208 by 1,368 feet tall, and that is how I did that. And then if you make a box, you let go, push-pull tool, and you can type in the height you want. You can match it to this, or match it to this one, and that's 1,368 feet tall. This would be about the size of the UN building. But I'm gonna undo. I also use the measure tool or the ruler tool. You can use that to also use to scale it, and just make sure it's the right height. I also did the move copy tool for all the windows because there are so many. I actually made them smaller, or much bigger than they were, because on the World Trade Center there were probably over 5,000 windows, roughly. And so you just hold, what you do is you get it on the thing and just hit Apple copy, and then, let me zoom in. You hold Option and use the move tool, and as you see, the window is right out here. And I'm gonna undo that. And I use the dimensions box in the right corner, which you can't actually see because the screencast doesn't really go down there. But you can. I use that. Just type in the. So when I did the box, which was, let's see, 208 feet by 208 feet, and then you can type in. It'll snap to that. So 136,000 feet. Type that in, and as you see, it snaps to that. Let me get rid of the colors box, and it snaps to that. You get the ruler and look at the lines, and as you can see, it's 1,368 feet tall. Let me undo that box so you can see more of the screen. I also have there's over 10 shapes on the building. The windows are one. The roof, this not pentagon. Not rhombus. Anyways, I used that on the four sides. I used this rectangle here for the mid part of the building because the building was so heavy that it needed structure. Square on top. Actually, these are light bulbs right here. And those just say that the building's there, I guess, if you didn't see the antenna, if the planes couldn't see the antenna. And I also have these circles, all the different size circles on here. I got biggest, and they just get bigger. And then I got a bunch of different rectangles there, and that's about all the shapes I have on my building. I also have I have 10 different parts of the antenna. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and all the little individual pieces would make it actually more than 10.
Okay, and then this is where you title it, Colts, whatever.
I have 3 textures on the antenna.
And tag
That
it.
would be
SketchUp.
these 2 are different textures for the metal. Or the roofing is different size texture, and these are the same as this. The roofing and the metal part of the main part of the antenna is also metal. To just make sure it looks good from all angles, you just have to zoom back and look at it from pretty far away, and you just take the blue one up top, I forgot what it's called, and you just go around it, and then you can zoom out more. And then what I did is I went to view up in the corner, and I turned off I turned off the axes, so if I have them on, as you see, the lines are right there. And then you can go back to view, and I'll take them off.
Username and password on the board.
They all have objects, just go around and get real close to them, like this. I mean, that's about it. And this is my World Trade Center. Thank you for watching.